Don't be angry if I seem rude. Each time we meet, some boy that you once knew, you said used to be so close to you. It's just that I'm so afraid somebody gonna steal you away. Baby, I just lose my mind. Please forgive me for the way I act sometimes. I'm just a jealous kind.
Duke Bardwell, one of the great unheralded voices in American music. And we think the world missed out when fame failed to find Duke, a man who, ironically, once stood in the shadow of the most celebrated entertainer of the 20th century, the king of rock and roll.
On the Fender bass from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, Duke Bardwell. Duke.
A feature-length documentary tells the extraordinary musical odyssey that became Duke's story and screened on the film festival circuit back in 2012. The full film has yet to be released, but for the first time, the filmmakers are sharing Duke's performance with the public, recorded in 2007 as part of the documentary. And we've included a few scenes from the film. We hope you enjoy the show.
Good evening, everybody here at the WorkPlay Theater. Please welcome to the stage Duke Bardwell.
Well, thank you. Arriba! Seems like I've been here before, but I couldn't tell you when. Somebody opened up the door and they said I could come in. It don't matter where it leads to, it only matters that it will keep us moving from the things we've come from. Anything to keep from standing still. Seemed like I've seen your face before, but I couldn't tell you where. Something about the clothes you wore, forgive me if I stare. It's alright if you don't know me, it only matters that you will keep us moving from the things we've come from. Anything to keep from standing still. I see the love behind your eyes, the goodness in your smile. I never could say goodbyes or fade away with style. Just lay back and take it easy, it only matters that you will keep us moving from the things we've come from. Anything to keep from standing still. Keep us moving from the things we've come from. Anything to keep from standing still. Woo, dog.
Late at night, I would get right up on the radio, put my ear literally right on it, and go through the dials. Oh man, and finding Wolfman Jack that changed my life. Finding, when he was like doing that cross the border station, that high octane good God Almighty. When I was like ignoring Elvis Presley, totally ignoring him, couldn't believe the girls thought he was so cool. And I kind of did, but I didn't understand it. But when I heard Elvis do Old Shep, that nailed me. It's the first time I ever knew that a piece of music could reach into me, my heart, and hold my heart like that and make me cry. And that song about that old dog made me cry. And I became an instant, adoring fan of Elvis Presley. I could not get enough of him. I thought he was just the coolest thing in the world. And changed me forever. I knew that somehow or another I was going to play music.
Thank you, friends. I really appreciate that. Good to be here. We're going to be doing a variety of songs for you tonight. Some homemade, some by some other artists. Some of you may have heard before. Dearly departed Butch Hornsby from Mandeville, Louisiana, and Tangipahoa Hope Parish back in Louisiana is one of our favorite songwriters, and we're going to be doing a few of his songs for you. This is one of them. It's off of my Angel's Wings album. It goes. Sitting on down in the sun on my flagstone patio, waiting on some more Butch Hornsby coming in on the radio. I got down a little while back and I wrote you up this song. It goes like, you must have joined the gypsies, baby. You've been gone so long. Well, you know it's real, the way I feel. Well, there ain't no woman who can ever take your place. Ain't no woman who can ever turn my face. People all call me the long distance king. They know every time I get to a phone I'm gonna give my baby a ring. Dolly and Molly, two incredibly beautiful twins. Dolly come by here yesterday, and I wouldn't even let her in. You know it's real, the way I feel. Oh, there ain't no woman who can ever take your place. There ain't no woman who can ever turn my face but you, babe. I'm going over by LSU. I'm gonna let that tiger out. Maybe then you'll come running on back to see what all the fuss is about. There ain't nobody here at home except me, my mean bulldog. He loves to fight so much, but I love you, that's all. You know it's real, the way I feel. Oh, there ain't no woman who can ever take your place. There ain't no woman who can ever turn my face. Telling you, babe, just ain't no woman who ever take your place. To hear about it, baby, it's sure amazing grace.
Few of us from different bands started getting together. We were playing a lot of the same stuff that we already would have, but we were doing it without the horns and everything. It was turning it into more guitar music.
Go buy you a Mustang. Go buy you a Mustang. Go buy you a Mustang, baby. Just give me some of your love. Just give me some of your love.
just, this is it. This is what I want to do.
Way back in 1953.
My great pleasure to bring my godson up here. Wait, there he is. Y'all tell Kyle howdy. Kyle Ogle from Great Clampton. That's right.
How y'all doing? Proud to be here, thank you.
Don't be angry if I seem rude. Each time we meet, some boy that you once knew, you said used to be so close to you. It's just that I'm so afraid somebody gonna steal you away. Baby, I just lose my mind. Please forgive me for the way I act sometimes. I'm just a jealous kind. It was all right when I first met you, baby. You know I didn't mind, but now things have changed. You know I'm not the same. Whoa, but now I find I want you all to myself. Don't want to share your love with nobody else. Please forgive me, baby, for the way I act sometimes. I'm just a jealous kind. That's right. If you only knew how much it hurt me just to hear you say that you can't forget that before we met, those were the good old days. How could you hurt me so, baby? I can't take it no more. Well, you know I'm really trying. Please forgive me and these tears in my eyes. I'm just a jealous kind. Oh, please forgive the way I act sometimes. I'm just a jealous kind. Yeah. Well, thank you.
And I just couldn't believe him. I mean, he was so good. Great bass player. And he was just a great singer. I loved his voice.
So impressive with his vocals, his style, his sound. When you hear Duke Bardwell sing, you know it's Duke Bardwell.
We did this song that Kyle and I just wrote during our new little fun venture we're out here doing. This is brand new. We'd like to do it for you. Life can be a long, lonesome highway when you're traveling by yourself. I'd rather take a chance on love and walk along the side of someone else. I'd rather walk with you than just go my way. We're always on the move and always will. Some going to, some coming from, to find as many paths up the hill. All for love to be set free. All for love for us all to see. All for love and the lesson learned. All for love, do not fear the burn. I know that there are those that travel so low. They know that lonesome road by its real name. They stood next to the fires of love to warm themselves and burned up in the flame. I'd rather tell the truth than just go far away. I know that saying that love is said is true, but I spend the fires of passion and letting reason fall behind, just to have a heart that's full of love, so blind that it could blind. All for love to be set free. All for love for us all to see. All for love and the lesson learned. All for love, do not fear the burn. All for love, do not fear the burn. All for love, do not fear the burn. Thank you. Thank you so much.
My first memory of Duke was as my next door neighbor. One of the things somebody mentioned to me was what a great storyteller he is today, and I think, yeah, now that I look back on it, he was the same kind of storyteller back then. But it's harder to be that guy when you're 20 years old, because nobody expects that kind of wisdom to be coming out of a 20-year-old. But you know, when you hit your 40s and 50s and 60s, then you can be that storyteller and everybody goes, yeah, that's cool. Well, he's this wise old Louisiana character in him, but he was always that wise old Louisiana character. And because of that, and because of the style of the music that he wrote, he influenced my music.
I love a ballad. If you like telling stories, it's a good place to do it in. Let's tell these stories to each other. Potter's moon is shining bright, watching over lovers. Come here, baby, let me hold you tight. Get way down in the covers. There's no wood for the fire, so no one has to tend it. If any little thing is not alright, now's the time to mend it. Potter's moon is shining bright through these fine old trees. Park her by you in the night with the oaks and pines and the cypress knees and the friendship with the spring line down, moving with the tide. The knit band laid a heavy hand on a family tradition and a waterman's pride. Someone always leaves, someone's always left behind, and something's always left unsaid. And Potter always loved to see another day unwind. Frosty cold green bottles, laughter in his head. Potter's moon is shining bright on Crooked Island Sound. Island girl, gonna hold you tight in your dreams. I hope you found to waste not another day, waste not the night. Potter said it'll be okay, just keep it simple and play it right. Potter's moon is shining bright on those he left behind. A wandering course on the boat he sailed, here and there, but it sure did shine in the hearts of the Saunders boys. Flowers on the water, deep in the heart of the Parker clan, in the heart of the Colonel's daughter. Someone always leaves, someone's always left behind, and something's always left unsaid. And Potter always loved to see another day unwind. Frosty cold green bottles, laughter in his head. Potter's moon is shining bright, sailing for tomorrow. I wish that old boy was here tonight to cast away this sorrow. As easy as he'd throw a net, as easy as he'd sing, as easy as his smiling face had made the heavens rain. God bless you. I love a motorcycle. I've had them for years. And I remember back then, some of y'all may have already experienced this, but if you ride one and you're known for riding one and you got your eye on a young girl, you have got to get past her daddy. Her mama's, you can get past that, but getting past her daddy is something else. Right off the bat, they think you're up to something. So this song is dedicated to that little scenario. Hey baby, do you feel alright? I've been thinking about you every night, and I know last time your daddy said to leave you alone. He said, don't come around here no more. This here's a pistol and that there's the door. You better walk on foot, boy. Don't you call her on the phone. I saw the way that you looked at me, alright. Right back at you, baby, can't you see? If you come along, we just might go all riding underneath that moon. And if we come back, it'll be too soon. But that's all right, baby, your daddy don't have to know. That's right. Hey, baby, now what a night. Running these back roads feel just right, just you and me. Listen to the motor song. It's like drinking coffee from your favorite cup. Now, I'll get you back before the sun is up, and we'll tell your daddy we ain't been doing nothing wrong. Sir, if you could see the way she looked at me, alright. Right back at you, daddy. Can't you see there's no cause for you to get uptight? Yeah. You see, I love your daughter now, don't you know? Promise I can take her where she needs to go. Got a full-time job, that's really fine set of wheels. It's just 2 more payments and this bike is mine. Then we'll get a house that we can pay on time. But right now, let's roll, let this old hog squeal. I saw the way that you looked at me, alright. Right back at you, baby. If you're free, I'm coming for you tonight. Hey, baby, do you feel alright? I've been thinking about you every night, and I know last time your daddy said to leave you alone. Hey, baby, do you feel alright? Can't wait to get home every night. Biker wins. Some of these songs we've written, some of them we've chosen from friends of ours, and some of them just for fun. This one was written by a dear friend of ours from Lafayette, Louisiana, named Mike Hannessy. Had a very well-known band back in the 60s and 70s called the Red Beans and Rice Review. But this is one of his. Ain't no time for playing, baby. Ain't no time anymore. I need to gather forces for this up and coming war. I need mercenary soldiers, soldiers of fortune, one and all. They'll be wearing swords and armor for this up and coming war. Sitting here in silence, waiting on you. Sitting here in silence, counting on you. He'll be riding a silver stallion with his hair all flaming red. You know I've known the Prince of Darkness, and I fear the Prince of Dread. Sitting here in silence, waiting on you. Sitting here in silence, counting on you. Well, I fight this fight for my freedom. I fight this fight till it's done. Waging war for my precious soul. Will I stand up on this mountain with my back turned towards the sun? I will hold and face the demon, because there's no place left to run. Sitting here in silence, waiting on you. Sitting here in silence, counting on you. Sitting here in silence, waiting on you. Sitting here in silence, counting on you. Well, I fight this fight for my freedom. I fight this fight till it's done. Waging war for my precious soul. Yes, indeed. Thank you, friends. Ain't nothing but the truth. Also had a request to do this one. There's more stories. As I walk out of this place that I've been in, into the morning light, I had seen it all before, but I don't know just where or when, or was it wrong or right? To the right there was a crossroad, to the left there was a curve. The middle leads to nowhere. I had the choices if I had the nerve. this on my heartstrings is how I've come to know in this life, believe in what you can. Try to teach the children and try to make a stand. Well, how was I to know that it would come as no surprise when I finally looked into my Father's eyes, into my Father's eyes, into my Father's eyes. And in the eyes of Mother Mary, well before the visitation, there was a shimmering awareness of great things yet to come. All the holy walls were painted with the tone of her vexation. The artist has already seen the face and the ending, already known by some. I played this on my heartstrings. It's how I've come to know empty hearts can take you by the hand, lead you to the water, but not to understand. How was I to know that it would come as no surprise when I finally looked into my Father's eyes, into my Father's eyes, into my Father's eyes. Over in Baton Rouge, there's a school. It's a magnet school. It's for the performing and visual arts. I went over there once with a fifth grade class. I was supposed to go in there for about 30 minutes and visit with them for a while, and ended up staying about 4 hours. And, oh, it was so much fun. The way that the whole thing ended up was like, you know, they were all talking about why they were there and what their parents thought about it, and you know, what they were going to do with their talents and where their talents came from. And they understood the concept of when it got down to it, they had to make all those decisions and do it by themselves. And that's where this song came from. Standing on the levee, looking out towards the west, watching moving water, always putting my mind to rest. Once again my journey had delivered me where I belong. Sitting by the water was a boy still in his teens, with a faraway expression and a backpack full of dreams, and his eyes on an old boat that had washed up to the edge of the weeds. I watched him as he found a can, then began to bail. fashioned him a paddle out of driftwood and some nails, and a hammer I had given him just to see what he would do. I revel with the curious. I couldn't help but ask where he's from and where he's going, in case his folks might ask, but he assured me that there was no one but him on this journey he was on. But he could tell I was getting nervous. He said, I know this boat is small and this river is wide, still I will sail till I reach the other side. No one can go with me, don't ask me to stay. I know this boat is small, but I'm going anyway. As I watched that moving water slowly take him out of sight, the father in me worried, thinking about the things that might all happen to that wide-eyed boy in his dreams that old boat floated on. Now my own dreams come back to me on this early summer wind. I stare in big-eyed wonder, always looking round the bend for a boy in an old boat to believe in, come full circle home. I know this boat is small and this river is wide, still I will sail till I reach the other side. No one can go with me, don't ask me to stay. I know this boat is small, but I'm going anyway. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Ladies and gentlemen, friends and neighbors, Drek Clampett. I can't tell you what a pleasure it is for me to be here with them and with all of y'all here at the WorkPlay in Birmingham. And to get up here with my boys and play songs that we've written together is a real treat. This brings Butch Hornsby back into it. This song was written after he passed away. Don't want to be my brother's keeper, don't want to be my sister's confidant, be a shoulder for my mother on my mother's tear, or be my father's conscience for his remaining years. Just want to go where the Spirit leads me, walk the high road and the low, tasting love's sweet flowing fountain, watch the children come and go, and do the losing and the losing in the same eternal light, and the faces of my people through the long day and the night. Try not to be my brother's keeper, try not to be my sister's confidant. Went to see a friend, he was lying on his back, said the next time that he rises he won't be coming back. And there was no good time for his leaving, so he chose to go between two hurricanes. The first was blowing close to home, I knew I could not stay. The second blew the wrath of God and let him slip away and go where his spirit leads him. Walk the high road and the low, tasting love's sweet flowing fountain, watch his children come and go, and see the winning and the losing in the same eternal light, and the faces of his people through the long day and the night. Guess I am my brother's keeper. I guess I am my sister's confidant. A shoulder to my mother and my mother's tear. Indeed, in Godfather's faithful arms, turning years, and go where the Spirit leads me. Walk the high road and the low, tasting love's sweet flowing fountain, watch the children come and go, and see the winning and the losing in the same eternal light, and the faces of all people through the long day and the night. I guess I am my brother's keeper.
Thank you, thank you.
Have y'all enjoyed Duke Bardwell this evening? We're honored to be on the stage with this man. He's inspired us in so many ways you can't even enunciate.
It's a blessing. All right, it's a blessing. We're going to do this song for you that has been tying a whole lot of us together over the years. And hopefully it's got you wrapped up in the web a little bit. Was a trapper from the Napoleon field. Mama was a dark-eyed Cajun woman. Listen to my mama, I'd be there still. Took my schooling down
in the city. Used to go to dances in Nashville. Fell in love with a lady from New Orleans. Hadn't been for her, I'd be there still. Oh, my bayou country, smell of magnolia, bring you to your knees. Fado, those and Cajun women, Spanish moss hanging from the big old tree. We met a lot of people and we made a lot of friends. Got the feeling of the swampland running in my blood. Going back home, but I don't know when. Well, they tell me California's falling, Detroit's burning. Whole lot of trouble in Chicago town. Nothing very pretty about New York City. Mississippi, take me back to higher ground. Oh, my bayou country, smell of magnolia, bring it to your knees. Fado, those and Cajun women, Spanish moss hanging from the big oak trees. The bayou country, gotta get back to the land I love. Locust humming, he knows I'm coming. Hear the hoot owl in the morning dove. Oh, my bayou country. God bless you.
Duke Bardwell, y'all. That man right there inspired me to write songs.
Well, it's time we get together. It's time we said the words. It's been on our minds sometime. I heard talk of fences and the freedom of the birds. Even birds must light sometime. I wanna be with you like a feather on a wing. Together, darling, we could go so high. And I wanna stay with you, 'cause you mean everything. We'll just lay back and let the years roll by. You and I, you and I. If I thought you could know me better than you do right now, baby, you know I would let you in. In dancing shoes of Cajun leather, you really showed me how. Every night I wanna go again. Tell me, come on in. I wanna stay with you like running water over stone. You wear away my edges in due time. And I wanna lay with you under a roof of our own. The promise of tomorrow lies in each other's eyes. You and I, you and I, you and I, you and I.
I think this falls is one of the most beautiful there. It's also, I think, the highest falls, and there's a telescopic shot of it, bringing it up close. This was truly a beautiful spot. Well worth your trip for.
Now, here's all the children to tell you their memoirs of their vacation. First,
well, there's just one thing I want to say is I think it was lots of fun riding in our boat with a 3-horse-powered motor.